Let's talk about whether restraining orders are public information in Massachusetts. It's an important question, especially when you're considering whether to file for one or if you're trying to find out if one exists against someone else. First, it's important to understand that there are two types of restraining orders: a 209A abuse prevention order and a 258E harassment prevention order. There are differences between these two, but they both provide protections for people suffering from abuse or harassment. Now, on to the main question. Are these restraining orders public information? Generally, yes. Restraining orders are public record in Massachusetts. This means that once a restraining order is granted by a court, it's entered into both the public court record and the state's criminal justice information system. The public nature of this record allows for its accessibility by various parties, including law enforcement agencies, which is crucial for the enforcement of the order. However, while the existence of the restraining order is public, not all details are openly accessible to the general public. Specifics like the victim's address or other sensitive personal information are typically kept confidential to protect the safety and privacy of the person who sought the order. It's also important to understand how one can access these records. For anyone looking to check if there's an active restraining order, they can typically do so at the local courthouse. Public terminals are available where you can search for your restraining orders by party name. You won't see all the details due to personal reasons I mentioned earlier, safety and privacy, but you will be able to find out if the order exists. For those who are directly involved in the case, such as law enforcement or lawyers, access to full details of the restraining order is possible through more secure means that protect sensitive information. The reason behind making restraining orders public is based on the need for protection and enforcement. By making the existence of these orders public, it ensures that the community, particularly law enforcement, can help in upholding the law and protecting individuals from harm. At the same time, keeping certain details private prevents further risk to the individual who sought protection. It's also worth noting that if a restraining order is violated, that becomes a criminal matter. Information about such violations and any subsequent legal proceedings typically become part of the public court record, which is accessible in the same way as the original restraining order. While restraining orders are public information in Massachusetts to a certain extent, the system balances transparency with the need to protect the privacy and safety of individuals. This approach helps ensure that while people can find out if they are protected by or subject to a restraining order, sensitive information remains confidential to protect those involved.